It's time for Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo, yo, yo! Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I am your buddy, Johnny Radio. I got Jay Morgan Harder in the house. It is a beautiful Thursday in the Mid-South. Weather is really nice outside. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a little chilly, though, but it's sunny.
It's a little chilly.
Isn't it?
I like chili, by the way.
I love chili.
Man.
The weather and the food.
I like the weather and the food. I like it when it's a little bit cool, man. You know, you don't stink nearly as bad.
I don't, or
No.
people in general.
No, you actually, well...
Or
I don't hang
me.
out with that many other people.
I don't stink.
Not normally.
Maybe I do
Yeah,
stink.
you do. You
Maybe
kind
I
of
do
do.
stink, yeah.
No offense.
Like,
but you look good, though. Like I'm trying to be nice.
Like Pigpen in the Peanuts. He always has the dirt flying up, like it has like dirt follicles. You can see them on the screen, you know? Is that like me? I got like the dirt follicles, you can see them.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
how
That
about
makes a
that?
lot of sense.
Yeah.
By the way, you know it's an amazing Thursday because you know what we finally have? Like I've gone Tuesday, I've gone Wednesday. I've been like I need my fix. My hands are shaking a little bit. I feel like I'm
Evie.
withdrawing. Oh, dude, I love Evie. Evie's on today at noon.
She is.
And it's not about Ole Miss. As much as I'm excited about Evie today at noon.
What are we talking about then?
Football.
Oh, football. Oh, Thursday.
Football.
Thursday
son.
night football.
Thursday
The Bills
night
and Pats.
football. I am so excited
Me
about
too.
a little bit of Bills, a little bit of Patriots. We got Mac Daddy Jones.
Noodle Arm Mac.
Noodle Arm Mac. I like that. Noodle Arm Mac. When did you come up with that one?
I've had it for a while.
How come you haven't dropped that one out?
I don't know. I don't like saying it, but he does have a noodle arm.
Dude, he does have a noodle arm. Let me tell you something, man. He's got a Danny Werfel arm.
Last week when it was Pats Vikings, it was Battle of the Noodle Arms. Kirk Cousins against Mac Jones. Although Kirk Cousins is my MVP,
I was gonna
though.
say you like that. You like that.
You like that?
Dude,
you
I'm
like
telling
that?
you, Kirk Cousins has got it going
He's
on.
my
To be
MVP.
honest with
He's
you,
my MVP, John.
he's your real MVP.
I don't know. It's fun to say.
It is fun. I don't think he's the MVP.
Yeah,
In
but
fact,
it's fun to say it, though.
It is. He's playing pretty good, I guess. You know what they're going to do in the playoffs?
Choke?
Dude, Randall Cunningham's team was 15-1. Do you know what happened to him?
They lost, John.
They lost.
No Super Bowl
Do you remember
for
when
Randall.
Dante Culpepper was playing with Randy Moss? You know what happened? They lost.
You're doing the bushwhacker thing
Dude,
right
that's
now.
what Dante Culpepper used to do.
He used to do the bushwhacker?
You didn't know that?
No.
Dude, that big man. See, you're just.
I know Dante Culpepper.
Dude,
Used to play with him in backyard football.
Pull it up, man. Pull it. Wait. Hold on. Dante Culpepper's on a video game.
He's on backyard football.
See, I
mean,
think
he's on all the old video games,
I need to
too.
get me a console. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Dante Culpepper bushwhacker.
I want a console. I really do.
Do people know what the bushwhacker is?
It's a wrestling person.
It's
Listen,
they're
if I know what the
wrestlers. They were
Bushwhackers-
jobbers.
They actually were men at work, right?
They were jobbers. So a jobber comes out and their job is to lose. They just go out there to build records, or like if it's a Royal Rumble, they just come in there to get thrown out of the ring, basically. And there's one legendary moment at a WrestleMania, the Bushwhackers coming out. They do their Bushwhacker dance all the way out. They jump in the ring. They never break stride. They're thrown out of the other side of the ring, and then they just bushwhack back off the side, out to the back of the back into the back locker.
I think I'm just gonna start walking in bars doing the bushwhacker.
the Bushwhacker.
By the way, the Grizzlies could have done a little bushwhacking last night.
Dante
in the fourth.
Culpepper calls it getting your roll on.
Is that what he called it? Oh, he
Get
did do
your
this.
roll on.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, it wasn't the bushwhacker. He did more of the roll.
Get your roll on.
If you're watching, you can see us live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, sports56whbq.com. And, of course, can listen to us at AM 560 and 98.5 FM. If you're on the AM, man, check out 98.5 FM. It's pretty dope.
Clear signal.
Yep, it depends on the part of town, actually.
But you're an OG, you like 560.
You think so?
I mean, AM radio. That's where it's at.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you.
AM radio.
First on the dial, too, by the way.
And you talk. You know, all these people have podcasts nowadays, John. They're all doing all this fancy schmancy
I got to say something.
streams.
I like
We're AM guys.
I love the Crane podcast. I listen to them
Oh,
every
I like
morning.
it. I
I
like
ain't gonna
Jake
lie to
Crane.
you. I love Jake Crane. I love Blake Crane.
Friend of the show, Jake
Blaine.
Crane.
But I would tell you something. I've gotten into a couple other crazy little podcasts. Like, I listen to Mike Tyson every once in a while.
Oh, yeah?
I listen to some.
Mike Tyson Mysteries.
What?
It's a cartoon. Never mind. Keep going. Mike Tyson used to have a cartoon called Mike Tyson Mysteries. He was like Scooby-Doo. He would solve crimes. It's a real thing.
Wait
I
a
swear
second.
to
Did
God.
Scooby-Doo ever solve a crime?
Yeah. I would have gotten away with it, too. It wasn't for you meddling kids. Yeah, this is solving crimes. The Mystery Machine. They solve mysteries.
Oh, you're right. You know what?
What did you think Scooby-Doo did?
Yeah,
Smoke
okay.
pot with Shaggy?
That's exactly. Honest to God. Okay. In my 30 years of not watching Scooby-Doo, at least 30 years probably, 35, 40 maybe, I always thought that all he did was smoke weed with Shaggy.
Well, he did that, too.
By the way, that was a very good segue.
Thank you.
Did you see the bag that I brought in today?
We got a Hemp 2.0 bag.
Yes, I went to Hemp 2.0 yesterday.
It's a fine place.
Not just a fine place. At 3670 South Houston Levee Road. It is in Collierville. It's a beautiful place. Even after the Grizzlies lost, I was still in a good mood.
Because of Hemp 2.0.
Yeah. And by the way, the Tigers didn't cover?
They didn't.
Grizzlies didn't cover.
But we called it on the Grizzlies.
That's true. By the way, hold on. Shh,
we
don't
can't
tell
say
anybody.
it. Can't tell anybody. We said yesterday.
North Alabama plus 27.
We also said that.
It was 26 when we were on the air. I got it at 27.
How about that?
How about that? FanDuel, by the way. But at Hemp 2.0, I went out there yesterday, and they made my day a lot better. Look at what I just got. This is a Delta 9 CBD cookie. It's 1:1. This whole bad boy has 200 milligrams of Delta 9, 200 milligrams of CBD. You know what that does for you? That just makes you feel good. Do I sound like I feel good?
Look good, feel good, play good.
Look good, feel good,
I think
play good.
Dion said that,
Check this
right?
out. Check this out. Look. I got from High Exotics and from Torchy. Torch. By the way, Torchy, is that
Torchy's
a taco joint?
That's right by your house. Not to tell people where you live.
Can I just tell you something? Yes, it's right by my house. I mean, I think a lot of people know where I live. A
Like,
lot of ladies have ended up finding out where I live. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. That was a joke. Chaz, if you're listening,
right?
I'm joking. I'm
No,
never, ever. But Torch and High Exotics. Look at these bad boys.
Oh, how about that?
Is this not honestly, does this not remind you of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
That's what you say. He's like Willy Wonka was an adult and sold goodies.
Dude, I'm telling you, Raheel, he ended up opening up Hemp 2.0. And dude, look at this. This is dark chocolate.
Show it to the camera.
Oh,
wow, that's
30
great.
milligrams per little bite.
How about that?
This is a 300 milligram chocolate bar.
Wow.
Again, do you remember in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory how they had the chocolate fountain?
Yeah, the river. And
river.
Someone died in it.
Did they die?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Someone drowned because one of the boys.
I think they fell in it.
And he drowned. Willy Wonka let him drown.
No, I don't.
That was part of the
I totally
story.
disagree. I got some sipping on some scissor.
Show the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm showing you. This is Enjoy.
That's great.
I went out there.
And you can get all these where?
Oh, at Hemp 2.0, 3670. Dude, 3670 South Houston Levee Road. It's in Collierville. You know, there's Landers Ford. There's a Steak Escape. There's Bonefish. There's all these little places. There's a Kroger.
You go there all the time for these things.
Yeah. Well, I go out there. I don't ever go.
No,
to be honest with you.
No, but that's.
Do you know the only time I go to Collierville?
You know
is
these
to go to
places.
Hemp 2.0.
No, here, Sean, you know these places. You go to these places all the time. Hemp 2.0 is right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was helping you with your advertisement.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I'm sorry. I was trying to open up my Enjoy. Do you know I need some Zen? Do you need Zen in your life?
I love Zen. I need Zen all the time.
Zen, 3670 South Houston Levee Road. Get it. It's a hybrid, by the way. 420 milligrams of Delta 9 in this scissor up.
And that Zen.
By the way, when you say wow, if you don't say it into the microphone, nobody hears you.
Did I not say in the microphone?
No, you didn't. You didn't turn it on. It's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
But we have a very busy show today. Again, we're going to talk about Lane Kiffin. We're going to talk about Evie. We're going to talk about the reporting that Evie Van Pelt and the Rebel Walk have done because they've done some great reporting this week.
She knew she knew Lane wasn't going anywhere.
She did. She also sent me a lot of direct messages, which I appreciate because they told me a lot of things that I couldn't say on the radio.
Well, then don't say them.
I'm not. I'm just telling the people.
She gives you the inside scoop.
She does, and I want to say things. And
But
do you
you
know how
can't
hard
do
it
it.
is for me? It's like, have you ever seen a fat kid not be able to eat cake?
Sure.
It's really tough for the fat kid, right?
Yeah.
I'm like the fat kid.
Yeah.
And she's like the cake.
She's the cake.
Her
her information is
yes,
like the
her
cake.
information is the cake.
She's the baker.
She's the baker. Yes.
She bakes cakes. You want to eat the cakes. You
And
can't
I can't
eat the cakes.
I can't do it. It's just some sad stuff. But we're going to talk about Ole Miss, the future of their program, everything that they're doing. We also, you know what happens at 11:30, right?
Isaac.
Simpson. Do you like Isaac?
I love Isaac. He does good reporting. He does good reporting on the Grizz, reporting on the Tigers, and they both played last night, so he'll have lots to say, I'm sure.
So, are you disappointed in the Tigers?
I am disappointed in the Tigers, John. Usually I'm the one that's eating while we do the show, but today it's you.
It's a caramel.
Because I always eat lunch while we do the show. No, I'm not disappointed in the Tigers. They won the game, whatever. Jason Munz and Wolo were saying how they respected their opponent. That's good. That's great.
They were the Lions, right?
They're the Lions. I mean, I also think it's just an older team. I think a team like this is not going to look past any opponent. They're old guys. Not they're old guys, but they're mature basketball players at this point. I like this team because they're mature like that.
So do you think Hardaway, by the way, can Hardaway actually do anything other than shoot? Like when he has the ball in his hand, am I being mean?
I mean, I don't think he should start over Keontae Kennedy. I think that's ridiculous.
Thank you. I agree with you.
I think that's insane.
That is insane.
Keontae Kennedy's a good player. Literally every school within a 400-mile radius.
Do you think he walks away like from the game and goes, God, I can't believe he keeps playing his kid?
No, I maybe. I mean, you know.
What would you do? You used to play college basketball.
I don't know. That's putting it nicely. Not like Keontae Kennedy did by any means, like that. Nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, when we would leave games, and this probably isn't good. It's probably not good for a program. We would definitely talk about decisions coach made that we didn't like.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Like at every
you talked ish about Tubby Smith?
No, not necessarily. I played at a different school, John.
Oh, okay. Yes,
no,
right.
I disliked a lot, like just about everything Tubby did.
You disliked it?
Yeah.
Then why do you fight me on the radio about how great Tubby is?
I don't fight you on the radio about how great Tubby is. It's just I don't think Penny Hardaway is a good basketball coach either. And also,
by the way, J. Morgan Harder is on Twitter at J. Morgan Harder. You can also hit us at 901-360-8255. I'm not going to lie to you. He reads the text line. I don't.
I just don't think – and I also don't think that – like I think the firing – we don't need to get into Tubby in general. That's the conversation for another day. No one wants to hear me talk about that.
No, I agree with you. 87-68 was the final. Memphis took care of business. Who was the best player for Memphis?
Who? I don't know.
Kendrick Davis.
Kendrick Davis? Okay, yeah.
Was
Kendrick
he?
Davis.
I'm just kidding.
Usually, Kendrick Davis.
Usually.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's be real.
To be honest, John, I didn't watch the game.
I just realized something. You did not watch any of the game.
Not at all.
Or you didn't listen to Wolo, did you?
I didn't either. I read the stat sheet this morning. Is that good enough for you?
No, not really.
Oh, well, then I didn't watch the game. I can't give you much. That's why we have Isaac on there, so Isaac can talk to you about
it. At 11:30, we're going to talk about Isaac
Simpson. It was a
Simpson.
college basketball game. There's like 40 NBA games on last night.
Speaking of college basketball, though, did you watch the
crap.
Ohio State-Duke game?
No, I don't watch it.
That was a absolute horrible game. The over was easy. I don't know.
It was college?
You know what?
It was horrible?
Actually,
yeah.
Is this a bad? Like I've
Are you
told you this.
Are you having the epiphany, John, that we've been talking about for years now that you don't want to watch college basketball anymore?
College basketball is a struggle.
It's terrible, man.
Because you know what? You have one job. You have one job. You're a college kid. It's not like you actually have a job. Put the ball in the hole, son.
Uh-huh.
How come you can't shoot a free throw? Like, do you remember Musa Cisse, who's over at Oklahoma State?
I do remember Musa Cisse.
You actually do remember him?
Went to Lausanne.
Lausanne, yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He did go to Lausanne. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I think I coached against him for a year.
Really?
Yeah. I coached high school basketball for a year before I coached college.
Dude, do you remember much? Are you sure you don't smoke a lot of...
No, I don't. But it all runs together.
It's amazing to me. Jay does not smoke weed. He does not. You don't drink, do you?
I have a beer every night. I love a good Miller Lite. I'm a Miller Lite man.
You're a Miller Lite guy?
I also like Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
That is actually, I like High Life
it's
for
a champagne
one reason,
of beers,
because
John.
of their commercials.
It's because it's champagne of beers.
I also like Coors Light because of their commercials.
That's right. The Rocky Mountains are blue.
Yeah, and also, do you know Coors Light and Roll Mints go together? Like,
is that right?
Like, yeah, it's like tea and crumpets or something. Isn't
that
an English thing?
That's right.
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and biscuits.
But anyway, the point is, I'm sorry, I don't even know what my point was, but I'm excited today because at 11:30 I'm going to talk with Isaac Simpson. We're going to talk Grizzlies. We're going to talk Tigers. Grizzlies fell to the Timberwolves. That was absolutely ridiculous. But Ant-Man did look really good last night.
Their offense, what do we say, John? We said yesterday.
Rudy Gobert, though, when he got that dunk, did you see where they threw that ball to him and he acted like, he got the ball and he dunked it like he was bad to the bone? He makes me not like the French.
Why?
Because, one, the Eiffel Tower is overrated.
Wow.
Who wants to put French fries in mayonnaise? It's disgusting.
But they smoke,
and Rudy Gobert is horrible.
But they smoke cigarettes with those long stems, so they
I don't think they do that anymore.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think so. You know that smoking is kind of on the out.
No, but the French love cigarettes.
They do?
I think.
Have you been to France?
And they have a good soccer team. Never been to France.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I've also taken some cold medicine today, John, so I'm a little loopy today.
Hey, I brought some for you.
That's something different.
That's
not
Zen.
cold medicine.
It's Enjoy from him. 3670 South Houston Levy Road.
I don't think I can take that with cold medicine.
I don't think you can take it and probably do my radio show.
Yeah, maybe not.
By the way, I just wanted to tell you a little sidebar. Met a lot of people last night.
Yeah?
They like you.
Well, that's nice of them.
They think you're funny.
That's nice.
They did wonder. They wondered if you were like radio hot, if you know what I mean. Like, because most people on the radio are either ugly, like they're like fat and ugly,
I've got a face for radio.
Short.
I've got a face for radio.
Like, I shouldn't be on radio, to be honest with you.
Why? Because you have a face for TV?
Because I'm hot. I mean,
Yeah,
like, let's
that's
be
right.
real. Like, let's not. Like, I'm sorry. Just to be honest with you, when I
No.
go out in the world, it's very difficult. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand how you don't slip and fall every once in a while.
Everybody stops you.
I know it is difficult. That sounded a little bit braggadocious, didn't it?
It did. Braggadocio.
Braggadocio, is that French?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think
that's
it
the
is?
word is braggadocio, and if you're displaying braggadocio, you're braggadocious.
Well, I'm excited tonight because I finally have football. We have the Bills, the Patriots. By the way, we're going to start the broadcast tonight at 6:30. That's right, 6:30. We're going to give you a little pregame right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM. But the pregame, the one that's very important, is on FanDuel. Start the NFL Week 13 off in the right way with a no-sweat same-game parlay from FanDuel. It's America's #1 sports book. It doesn't matter if you're new to FanDuel or already have an account. You'll get free bets back if your Thursday night. By the way, it's Thursday night. If your same-game parlay does not hit, NFL same-game parlays are the perfect way to combine your bets for a chance at a huge payday. Let me tell you a little secret. I love the Bills. Take the Bills minus the 3.5. Did you know that it's dropped to 3.5?
I saw that this morning.
That is insane. Why are people putting money on Mac Noodle Arm Jones?
It's because it's a home game with Bill Belichick, John. Anything can happen.
I don't know if you know this, but the hoodie cannot play football. He's a coach.
He's not going to take any snaps tonight.
It's about the Jimmies and the Joes, not just the X's and the O's. But the Jimmies is Josh Allen. I'm taking him over passing yards. I'm taking him for an anytime touchdown. I also like Stephon Diggs. I think Diggs gets in the end zone. He likes to be on Prime Video. Isn't that what it's called? Prime Video?
Nailed it.
It's on Prime Video. Do you like Prime Video?
I do.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big streaming guy. Like, do you know that you can't change the commercial?
You're right.
Like the channel easily during
That's
the commercial?
Yeah, that's a fact, Jack.
So I don't like that. But I can tell you one thing. If you put it on the Prime tonight and you're watching the Bills and the Patriots, and if you're smart, you'll actually listen to it on Sports 56, 98.5 FM, and you'll turn those Yahoos off. Because there's no reason to listen to them. You should listen to us. But you also should combine Josh Allen, anytime touchdown, Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown, Josh Allen over in passing yards, and take the Bills minus 3.5. I think it's going to be a bloodbath. Build your own or listen to me, or you can choose from a popular same-game parlay that's pre-built for you in the FanDuel top-rated sportsbook app. However you want to play, you can bet the NFL on Thursday night with a no-sweat same-game parlay. Just sign up with the promo code HAPPY. That is the promo code HAPPY. If you don't have an account, by the way. If you already have an account, go ahead, open that bad boy out. Open it up, see what you got. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. You must be 21 and present in Tennessee, 3 legs minimum, $1 bet required. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 7 days after you receive a max free bet. $5 restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you have a gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. Jay.
John.
I'm in a box.
Whoa, John, you know what this music means?
NFL?
It means it's the NFL is back tonight.
Dude,
wow.
I finally got it right
You
on Thursday.
Nailed it. It's Thursday Night Football tonight on Prime Video. And the Bills and the struggling Josh Allen Bills. Man, are they struggling, John? Are they struggling?
Nah.
But they go in tonight to New England. They go to Boston, just outside of Boston, to a weird suburb just outside of Boston that nobody knows how to get to. You have to take a 2-lane road to get there. No one can get there. It's terrible traffic. Who wants to go to New England? Nonetheless, that's where the Bills are going.
Can I tell you something, though?
Yeah.
Do you know that their tailgate is dope?
Foxborough.
They, got lobsters and stuff.
Gillette Stadium.
Like, it's actually pretty much...
Did you know, for the longest time, I didn't realize the weird symbol next to the 50-yard line on the field was a razor.
What?
You know the weird thing they had there? I thought it was a heater, but it's a razor because Gillette's the sponsor of the stadium. You know how they have the razors on the field?
Do you know that I just realized something? That's a really bad sponsorship because I've never thought about, like, shaving
While you're watching?
while I'm watching. No.
Well, you have a big beard. You have
I have a huge
You have
beard.
your playoff beard.
Huge. I'm not shaving until January, like, 3rd or 4th.
It's your playoff beard.
It is my playoff beard.
You can't shave till after the college football playoff.
Actually, you know what I'm doing? Because it's cold outside. If there's a bird that didn't migrate south, I just want him to, like, have a place to stay.
have a place to stay.
Yeah, so I'm a sweet
Well, anyway,
guy.
John, the Bills are going to the Patriots to play Mac Noodle Arm Jones in Foxborough. The Bills are 3.5-point favorites on the road, John. You know how I feel about a home dog, but how do you want to bet on this game?
I wouldn't take a home dog because Mac has a noodle arm. The Patriots aren't any good. Bill Belichick does not play a single snap. Do you know their offensive coordinator? Do you know who that is? Do you know who it is?
Matt Patricia.
That is not a good offensive coordinator.
And Joe Judge, quarterback coach.
Hey, you can leave him on special teams for me. By the way, have you noticed the Giants?
They've gotten a lot better since getting rid of Joe Judge.
Yeah,
John.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, is it addition with subtraction?
I think Brian Daboll's just a good coach.
I don't know about that. Honestly, like, I don't know if you know they've gone 3-1 in their last 4 games.
You know they call him Daves.
I mean 1-3. I'm sorry, I said that backwards.
They call him Daves.
They do not.
They do.
How do you know this?
I heard it. He said, call me Daves.
Call me Dabes?
Or Dabs.
Dab? No, I like dabs.
I think it's Dabs.
Have you ever had dab?
No.
Do you know what a dab is?
Yeah, it's a type of marijuana.
It's not just a type of marijuana. It's how you use it. It's a concentrate.
Concentrate.
Go to 3670
We should
Southeast
concentrate
Road.
on the question.
What was the question?
It was, how do you want to bet on this
I'm
game
taking.
tonight?
I already told you, man.
I know, but that was the question I had for
Dude,
you.
I have the Bills. You know what? My kid's Christmas tonight is on the Bills.
Is that right?
Yep. In fact, kids, just so you know, grandkids, anybody that knows me or whatever, you will not get a Christmas present if the Bills don't cover tonight. And do you know what today is?
It's December 1st.
It's the first day of December.
Better get your Christmas shopping
It's like
done.
the first 12 days of Christmas.
Have you been to Macy's yet this year, John? You go to Macy's?
No, I've never been. Actually, I don't even know what Macy's is.
It's a department store.
Is it in the mall?
They sponsor the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, my gosh, they do, don't they?
do. That's where this parade finishes.
You actually watch the parade, didn't
Love the parade, man.
you? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? I love television.
Ugh, this guy. They like you. People like you for some reason.
I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine.
You know what? They like you on the radio. They just don't like you
They
in
wouldn't like
person.
me in person. That's right. They'll think like, oh, that radio shtick is funny. And then they'll meet me and be like, oh, my God, that's his real life shtick. And they'll be like, I don't want this all the time.
I want 77 degrees all the time, Steve just said. I think Steve's right.
901 Steve.
I would take 77 degrees all the time.
Yeah.
It's better than 98 degrees, isn't it?
That's a band.
I can't believe I know that, too. That's embarrassing. It's like Deshaun Watson, like, having to talk to reporters. It's embarrassing.
Did he talk to reporters today?
Today was the first day that he actually talked to reporters. So you obviously know kind of what I was insinuating, that he has all week gone to practice, done all this stuff.
And not talked to
Not
anybody.
talked to me. And you know the lady I cannot stand, Kimberly Martin?
Yeah, she gave him some hard-hitting questions.
Dude, she did, actually. I got to actually, for the first time in my life, give her a little bit of a,
Give her props.
hey, girl,
She
you
didn't
actually,
just ask her football questions.
you got it going on for once in your life.
Nick Lachey, lead singer of 98 Degrees.
How do I know that name?
He's a host of a bunch of stuff.
Did he
He's on
marry
TV all
Jessica
the time.
Simpson?
Maybe so, actually. That might be right. He married somebody famous.
Because
Yeah.
she's the chick in Daisy Dukes,
That's right.
right?
Nick,
And then she got really big.
Nick Lachey was married to Jessica Simpson for 4 years. Now he's married to Vanessa Lachey. Vanessa Manillo is her maiden name. She's from the Philippines. She was Miss South Carolina Teen 1998, Miss Teen USA in 1998.
Wow.
That's all I have.
I have to say, Nick's done stepped up in the world.
She's also on NCIS Hawaii.
What? Is that a TV show?
Oh, yeah, it is on CBS. It's one of
Is
the
that
many
the way?
NCISs.
NCIS? Hold on. That's the one with Gibbs, right?
Sure. It used to have Mark Harmon in it, but Mark Harmon just retired from it.
UCLA quarterback.
UCLA quarterback. That's
Dude,
right.
I don't know how I do this, but I turn TV into sports. On the other side, we're talking Grizzlies. We're talking Tigers. Isaac Simpson on a beautiful Thursday. 77 degrees. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
I'm Brian Elder. Depending on how long you've been around, you've likely known my name for 30 years. Perhaps for my 20 years as the morning show on Kix 106 as the Young and Elder Show, or my 15 years at Brian Elder Roofing. So obviously, my reputation means everything to me. One terrible customer experience could tarnish a third of a century of goodwill. My reputation for quality and strong relationships is our main focus. We're the highest certification, a platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning. If you have a business or a commercial building, we're the highest certification for warranties with GAF and Mulehide products. We don't come at you in sales mode. If you got a problem, sometimes the solution is just to fix the problem. Call me right now. I'll come out and see you today. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
So I've got the whole holiday gift thing knocked. I'm guessing it has something to do with Central Barbecue.
Why would you assume that?
This is a Central Barbecue commercial.
Well, as it turns out, yes, it has to do with Central Barbecue. This year I'm giving everyone Central Barbecue gift cards.
Oh, so this is a Central Barbecue gift card commercial.
It makes sense. Everyone loves Central Barbecue, and this way they get to pick what they want from Central Barbecue.
I like it.
Plus, and this is the best part, I get to put an exact number on just how valuable a relationship is to me.
That's the best part.
When I give someone their Central Barbecue gift card, they'll be able to see that they are worth exactly $20 to me. Keeps everyone honest.
Well, that should be their new slogan.
Welcome to Triumph Auto Sales, where you'll have a great car buying experience. Triumph Auto Sales is your #1 source of quality pre-owned vehicles ranging from lease returns to new car trades, all at huge savings. Plus, Triumph has a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Find your next car online at triumphautosales.com or stop in today at 4875 Elmore Road. Triumph Auto Sales will help you get the vehicle you want at the price you need and the service you deserve. For a great car and a great experience from a local and family-owned business, visit Triumph Auto Sales.
Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company, we have it all. From handmade Amish leather belts, fine and casual clothing, boots, casual boots, work boots, fancy boots, and even safety-toed boots. Lots of cowboy hats to choose from, even Nebo lights, Orco hard coolers, good-looking duck head dress shirts, duck head caps, shorts, and pants. Tons of jeans from Ariat, Wrangler, Devil Dog, and Kimes Ranch jeans. At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps. Fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic-approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961.
Are you suffering from chronic joint pain like Heather?
I have terrible arthritis and have had it for quite a while. And I've gone to all kinds of doctors trying to figure out what to do. And everybody just said surgery. And surgery was months of rehab. And I didn't want to do that.
But then Heather discovered QC Kinetics, local medical professionals who specialize in natural biologic treatments, non-invasive solutions designed to repair and restore damaged tissue in your joints. And she absolutely loves the results.
I like to tell anybody who's suffering that there are options that are not steroids, that are not surgery. You owe it to yourself to find out about QC Kinetics and find out what they can do for you.
No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Discover QC Kinetics and learn more about natural biologic treatments with lasting results.
Call QC Kinetics 901-445-1010. That's 901-445-1010. 901-445-1010.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. Jay Morgan Harder is always in the house. He's on cold medication. I'm on a little Zen right now. Like, if you want to be on at 3670 South Houston Levy Road in Carville, Hemp 20, check it out.
I'm using new cold medicine today.
What do you mean?
Yesterday I took Dayquil, but apparently there's some kind of shortage in cold medicine. They don't have, like, most of the stuff on the shelves. I had to take some kind of Mucinex cold medicine.
Hey, by the way, what's going on in the world? Did you know that I went to buy dog food yesterday? That's all I left. I left the house to go buy dog food.
There was none?
There was none. I got a picture. I took a picture of it.
The supply chain and supply chain shortage.
I don't know if you know this, but it seems like our whole world is going to hell in a bucket.
They also had Alka-Seltzer, but the kind you drop in the bucket, not drop in the bucket, drop in the water. You know, the plop plop fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
No, I've never had it.
But you know Alka-Seltzer.
I know what it is now. I've seen the commercials.
Wow,
Do you see that?
That's a shelf with no dog food.
This is Kroger, homie. Dude, when the shelves are empty at Kroger. How about, like, let's get back on, like, being good at what we do, and that's overconsume.
Let's get a Publix in town. I think Publix is coming.
Do you know that Publix has the best sandwiches?
It's Pub Subs. You know about Pub Subs?
When I go to Florida, I always go to Publix just to eat a sub.
Love a Pub Sub.
And by the way, I don't even eat subs here in Memphis.
But you gotta have a Pub Sub though.
By the way, if you ever like wanted to support my show and you're a sandwich shop, you should call me. I'd come eat one. But right now, the only ones I've ever tasted were trash.
Pub Sub though.
Pub Sub. I'm down with it.
How about that?
I'm also down with betting against the Tigers. Seems like a very smart thing to do.
Just last night, 26 was a lot of points, John.
Yes, it's a lot of points for a team that can't shoot to cover, right?
Let's see what Isaac has to say about it.
Oh, you know what? Isaac Simpson is a genius. Isaac, how are you doing? Did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
But I did, man. Ate way too much, man. Had some good time with family, man. It was good times. But what you guys were just talking about, man, bring Publix to Memphis, man. Hashtag bring Publix to Memphis. Love Publix. Would definitely trade Kroger for Publix any day.
Man, I am so with you. In fact, let's throw Kroger out the window. Like, I'm down with getting rid of
Man,
Kroger.
100%.
My
100%,
goodness.
man.
Oh, by the way, their pharmacy at Kroger, the worst in the city. Period. End of discussion.
Well, and they don't have pub subs. We love the pub subs.
Yeah, man. Those subs are fantastic, man. Like John said, every time I'm down in Florida, man, I got to hit up Publix. Got to get one of those subs, man. They're good.
Man, I am so with you, Isaac. By the way, the one thing I'm also with is Grizzlies, and I love the Grizzlies. But right now they're 12-9. On the road, they're 5-7 this year. They went to the Timberwolves without the big cat. Ant-Man went crazy. John Morant had if you look at the box score, you would say that's not a bad game. I didn't think he played well at all last night. He didn't defend. He turned the ball over a little bit. He made some really bad passes, I thought. The Grizzlies did not look like they were focused. They didn't look like the team that was, hadn't played since last Sunday. They didn't look very hungry. What did you think about the performance, the Grizzlies, Timberwolves? They lost 109-101.
New York hangover, man. I think they stayed in New York a couple days. They had plays on Sunday. I definitely don't think that helped because they had a couple of extra days off in New York before they traveled to Minnesota. But yeah, man, I think that's the most turnovers they've had since I thought it said 2007. Maybe it's crazy. They had 27 turnovers last night. Just uncharacteristic. Just did not look like themselves at all. The free throw woes continue. 18 of 30. Man, you're not gonna win games shooting free throws at that clip. It's just gonna be tough on you, especially when you turn the ball over 27 times. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster, and we saw that. And still, even then, they still only lost the game by 8 points. I mean, I think that shows you that Minnesota team is not good, man. And that's what the bad part about it is, because they kind of beat themselves, shot themselves in the foot all night, missing free throws, turned the ball over. It was just weird. It's just they dribble right into guys, just lose the ball, and it just continue. You thought at halftime they somehow to make adjustments, man, but it just came out in the second half, kind of the same thing. It was just a weird performance from them last night. It's just not what you're used to seeing from that team.
Yeah, I mean, Slow-Mo actually looked like the best Grizzly on the court, and he played for the Timberwolves last night, which was actually very, very sad to say. He played a lot last night. I don't even know if he came out of the game, dude. Dude was on the court, it felt like the whole time I was watching it. But I will say, though, Dylan Brooks last night, I thought he also went back and reverted back to the Dylan Brooks that drives me crazy and takes a lot of shots that I do not appreciate. I mean, Dylan, he spells it with 2 L's. You could go Dylan and only have 1 L, but he has one to give you. And when he's taking over 10 shots, I feel like that's a recipe for the Grizzlies to lose.
Yeah, I think he got into his head with the matchup with Anthony Edwards, and they were kind of going back and forth. And you can kind of tell when he gets in that mode, and he wanted to kind of go shot for shot with him last night. And again, that's not what you want from him. Yeah, I mean, he's been fantastic as of late, but like you said, he kind of reverted back, man. I was kind of like, okay, man, this is that dude, man. If he's going to be this guy that we saw the last 2 or 3 games, then, man, we really got something. But, yeah, he kind of reverted back to what we've seen, inefficient, taking bad shots, and that's just not what you want to see from him. I think a lot of times when he plays well, that kind of makes that light even greener in his head, and he's going to come out here and take all these shots, and it didn't work out last night. Hopefully we see more of what we saw in the previous 2 or 3 games than what we saw last night. Because what you saw last night, man, that's a recipe for a loss. So they just don't need it. I know Desmond Bane's out, and he feels like somebody needs to step up, but now you got Jaren Jackson Jr. back. He can score. You just don't need him. If he's not hot, man, you don't need him taking all those shots.
No, you definitely don't. I mean, heck, just drop that bad boy off to anybody else, please. By the way, what about David Roddy?
Man,
I mean, is that just? I mean, is he just what is David Roddy?
It's interesting. I mean, because you
kind of get excited sometimes when you watch him, don't you?
Yeah, man. I think he's going to be really good. I've kind of likened it to Draymond Green, and not that they play the exact same style, but I think he's a guy that eventually he's going to have more of an impact than the numbers might suggest. I mean, I think he has a high basketball IQ. He used to be a quarterback, so he's really smart, can pass the basketball, can shoot it a little bit, break some size, can guard multiple positions. He can do a lot of things for you, and I think he's going to be one of those guys that on a championship level team, one of those role players that just really has an impact even beyond the stat sheet. And I think he was fired up last night. I mean, he's from that area. I think he had 40 plus people at the game. And I guess they went home happy. I know they wanted the Grizzlies to win, but as far as his performance, man, played really well, man. Hit those back-to-back threes, then came back down, got the layup. I mean, he's going to be a good player for this team because he does a lot of. I don't know if he does anything great, but he does a lot of things well. But I just think it's going to take time. I mean, on the defensive end, he still has some growing to do there, but he has the tools to be just a really, really,